I wanted to be with the best. The resources here are outstanding. We're going to immerse ourselves into the culture of Louisiana. We're not here to change anything. We're here to get changed by it.
Welcome, Tiger fans. This is Inside LSU Football. I'm Bill Franquez, joining you from Tiger Stadium, the home of the 2022 SEC Western Division champions. Congratulations to Coach Kelly, his staff, and his players for a wonderful accomplishment. We'll see the Georgia Bulldogs in Atlanta for the SEC title in just a couple of weeks. On this week's show, LSU UAB highlights and Coach Kelly's post-game comments. Also, a special look at our 2022 Fighting Tigers senior class and a visit with BJ Ojulari, LSU's fabulous defensive end. All that and more right here on Inside LSU Football.
Inside LSU Football is brought to you each week by the 7 partners that represent Team LSU. Cox, the official communications provider of LSU Athletics. McDonald's, official sponsor of the LSU Tigers. Our Lady of the Lake, official healthcare provider of LSU Athletics. Albertsons, the official grocery partner of LSU Athletics. Hancock Whitney, the official bank of the LSU Tigers. People's Health, the official health plan of LSU Athletics. And by Coca-Cola, official beverage partner of the LSU Tigers.
Of 59 yards. Here it comes. He's got a long leg. No. Beckham is going to try and return this. Odell Beckham. He got the corner. He's got blockers. One man to beat. Touchdown, Odell Beckham. That is impressive.
You know, it ends up being like a punt to Odell Beckham. He can return that, and he did. The official stats, what is that, 109-yard punt return?
This segment of Inside LSU Football is brought to you each week by Bud Light.
We're back here on Inside LSU Football right here in Tiger Stadium. Over the weekend, LSU honored 18 members of its Fighting Tigers senior class. These young men have been so instrumental in the tremendous success of LSU football. Let's take a look at our Fighting Tigers seniors.
It's been very crazy because, everybody comes from different parts. We brought in a lot of transfers, but it's been like a brotherhood that I've kind of never been a part of. Everybody's just focused on the job at hand, and we've just been bonding like no other. It's just every day outside of the facility, in the facility, wherever it may be. It's been everything I imagined plus more ever since I stepped foot on campus. So,
see me, I come from where it was only 20, 15, so having 100, it's just different. It's a different atmosphere. It's like when you make plays and plays happen, you could tell that the fans are into it. So it's a great atmosphere, and it's a great environment to play in.
Winning championships and stuff like that, I can say that was the most fun I have here in college, whatever. Just seeing the team that we had or whatever, all the stuff that we did from starting bowl games and all that national championship, just the fun and stuff that we all had, bonding together. I can say us being able to joke and talk about each other, and it's just gonna only make us closer, whatever. Cause we ain't gonna get mad at. We just playing back and forth, so that translate on the field and we just battled it out with each other.
It's been great. I've been able to make a lot of memories and relationships that are gonna last a lifetime. So for that, I'm grateful, and it's been a lot of fun these past 6 years being able to be a part of the baseball team and football team. It's just been something I'm never gonna forget.
Just growing up in Louisiana, it's always been, a dream of mine to play at LSU, and I had a lot of opportunities to go other places, but as a kid growing up in Louisiana, playing DB, Patrick Peterson, Tyrann Mathieu, it's a lot of greats out there, man. I can keep naming them forever, but that's something that I want to be a part of, their brotherhood, their family, and what place, is is better than, than coming to LSU, you feel me?
You just get goosebumps. It's like, man, I'm out to play in front of all these people. It's like, it's close to the NFL, like, you know what I'm saying, that atmosphere and like just how packed the stadiums be. And it's no other fans like the Tigers fans, and they're very passionate about seeing the players play and definitely winning. Got an opportunity to play for the SEC championship. It's everything that I dreamed of, as a kid, before I got to college. I'm just thankful like I get to do it in my home state.
I was one of the 38 guys on the roster that played in the K-State game, and it wasn't fun at all because, that's not usually LSU football that we have around, but Coach BK and his staff came and added some more great pieces to the team, and look where we are now.
It was really interesting to see, because before I don't really think we had that many transfers ever each year, but then all of a sudden we got 15 to 20 dudes, and it was like we were curious to see the kind of the assimilation of those guys with us, and then obviously the freshmen too. So you got a group of guys that have contributed at other places for a long time and are really good ball players, and then you get guys who are coming out of high school who don't really know what to expect. So there's a very small portion of the team that kind of knew, what LSU was about and like how it's supposed to be. And over that, and to speak about the coaching staff, like Coach Kelly brought in the absolute best crew to get LSU back to where it needs to be. Obviously, being Western Divisional champs, like he obviously did something right. And then obviously the guys that he brought in from the portal, like those guys bought in immediately, and the team gelled over the spring and then summer and fall camp. Like, I don't really think it could have gone any better.
Throughout the ups and downs that I had in my career here, came in injured or whatever, but I didn't let it stop me from keep going over, keep pushing forward. So like I can say my time here has been like everything that I wanted to be, like from day one all the way up to now. I can say that it's been challenging, but also it's been worth it or whatever. And like just all the obstacles that we went through and stuff like that, I can say that I can take a lot from it.
Being able to witness the national championship as a fan was pretty awesome. Being in New Orleans, it's something that I'm gonna remember forever. But most recently, I'm sure a lot of people have answered this, but the Bama game, I can't compare it to anything. The atmosphere was electric. The noise was crazy. Everybody storming the field after. It's just one of those movie moments, that, I'm just never gonna forget.
Looking back, all our work we put in, the bond that we made with each other, there's a lot of new guys on the team, so just to see where we at now as far as like what we used to be, it's almost unbelievable, because a lot of people counted us out. They didn't think that we would make it to this point. And so just to, do it with my brothers, we've been doing it, grinding with each other day in, day out. It's something that I can't explain because it's like, it's like you living in a dream that you don't want to stop dreaming. So it's like, we're SEC West champions, and it's like, dang, we got a chance to be, to win the SEC championship.
Ever wonder how they make your Bud Light so crisp and refreshing? It starts with 4 essential ingredients: barley, rice, water, and hops. Crisp, cold, Bud Light, brewed for great times.
Lock in 3.9% and $500 bonus cash when you custom order a 2023 Explorer or Expedition. Only at your Southern Quality Ford dealer.
Hey, Tiger fans. Being here on LSU's campus reminds us what makes the Tiger Nation so different.
For starters, no one else gets as loud and as wild as we do.
No one else loves the teams and the players like Tiger fans.
And no one else has a mascot as cool as Mike the Tiger.
Whatever it is, we love it, because at Dudley DeBosier, we believe different is good.
If you've been injured, experience it for yourself. The Dudley DeBosier difference.
Demand Dudley DeBosier, official partner of LSU Athletics.
This is LSU. Champions are made here. History is made here. It's 73 degrees, winds are calm, chance of rain, never. And here come your Fighting Tigers of LSU.
LSU Tigers fans, show your pride with real Tigers gear from the official online store, lsushop.net. You'll find everything a Tigers fan needs, including jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, and more. With an awesome selection of over 4,100 products, including official team merchandise from Nike, when it comes to Tigers pride, there's only one place real Tigers fans go, lsushop.net.
This segment of Inside LSU Football is brought to you each week by Our Lady of the Lake, official healthcare provider of LSU Athletics.
Welcome back to Inside LSU Football, right back here in Tiger Stadium, home of the 2022 SEC Western Division champions. One of the young men who has been instrumental in LSU winning that SEC Division title is, of course, defensive end BJ Ojulari. Emily Dixon had the chance to sit down with the Tigers' fantastic defensive end and got his thoughts on what this season and what his career has meant to him.
Welcome to the Lounge, presented by Community Coffee. This week, we get to know BJ Ojulari. Now, BJ, when we talked back in the summer, I asked you what you were looking forward to most with this specific group of guys in this team, and you said creating a brotherhood. How has that shaped up over the last couple months?
Oh yeah, it's definitely been a good experience, you know, just learning about all the new guys and the guys who are already here, building that bond, going into tough games and coming out victorious, just being able to, you know, share, you know, blood, sweat, and tears with all these guys has been a great experience.
So this will be the first time now that LSU's punched their ticket to Atlanta that LSU will be playing Georgia. So with your brother being a former Bulldog, have y'all made any friendly wagers yet? And if not, can we make one right now?
We haven't made any, you know, wagers yet. Probably something along the lines of wearing the other team's gear, you know, depending on who wins or loses. So that's probably going to be one of the, you know, wagers that we put out there, but nothing yet.
So now the LSU community and all of college football is very aware of how talented freshman Harold Perkins Jr. is on the field, but seems like y'all are pretty close. What would we be surprised to know about him? Is there anything?
Nah, I don't think there's, you know, anything too surprising to know about him. Everybody knows if you didn't know, now you know he's a dog on that field. You know, we feed off each other. He gives energy to the defense, and we give energy back into him. So we all feed off each other.
How do you describe his personality? Is it same off the field as it is on the field?
He's a chill dude. To be honest, he's not too rowdy. He just be chilling. On the field, is definitely like he switches attack mode on. So he knows how to chase that ball. He knows how to chase the quarterback.
And last question then, how do you think BJ Ojulari would look in one of Harold Perkins' grills?
I think I'll look good. See, yeah.
We'd have to try that. We'll have to let him know. We'll have to try that out.
I'll have to try that, get my own grill. Probably, you know, try to see if a jeweler can make that for me so we can be matching for the SEC championship.
Championship style, exactly. Thank you so much, BJ, and good luck this weekend.
Thank you so much.
Thanks very much, Emily, and thanks to BJ Ojulari. BJ will be back in his home state in just a couple of weeks when the Tigers take on Georgia in the SEC championship game in Atlanta. All right, stay with us. We've got highlights of LSU's final home game of the year, LSU versus UAB, right after this on Inside LSU Football.
Ever wonder how they make your Bud Light so crisp and refreshing? It starts with 4 essential ingredients: barley, rice, water, and hops. Crisp, cold, Bud Light, brewed for great times.
Lock in 3.9% and 500 bonus cash when you custom order a 2023 Explorer or Expedition. Only at your Southern Quality Ford dealer.
This is LSU. Champions are made here. History is made here. It's 73 degrees, winds are calm, chance of rain, never. And here come your Fighting Tigers of LSU.
LSU Tigers fans, show your pride with real Tigers gear from the official online store, LSUshop.net. You'll find everything a Tigers fan needs, including jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, and more. With an awesome selection of over 4,100 products, including official team merchandise from Nike, when it comes to Tigers pride, there's only one place real Tigers fans go, LSUshop.net.
This segment of Inside LSU Football is brought to you each week by Visit BR.
Daniels to throw for the first time, and he's looking for Neighbors, and he's got it. Well, how about that start? Big play inside the 30-yard line of UAB, down at the 27. That's a gain of 47.
That's what I'm talking about. Let it rip. You know, have confidence. You have a bunch of 4- and 5-star receivers running around out there. Give them a chance. Let them go to work.
Emery again, and he'll find the end zone. Touchdown, LSU. John Emery. His second rushing touchdown of the year. And a very good opening drive. They fake the handoff to him. Daniel steps up in the pocket, slings it downfield. It's complete. And down to the 5-yard line, Jeray Jenkins, the senior. 25-yard pickup, first down, a goal to go. Get this thing going in the right direction now. Moving to the end zone, it's Kane, touchdown. Five-yard run for Noah Kane. 2 series, 2 scores for LSU. From the 40-yard line, play action. Daniels has plenty of time to throw. Good job by the offensive line. Neighbors, great adjustment to make the catch. And he's going to be down inside the 25 at the 23-yard line. And this LSU.
And quick.
Kane, right in, touchdown. That's the second touchdown for Kane tonight. Third rushing touchdown for the Tigers. Under a minute to go. Daniels flushed out of the pocket. Another big run for Jaden Daniels inside the 20 and finally pushed out at the 14-yard line.
Once he gets going, he absolutely flies. You know, he's kind of a long strider, so it takes him a little bit to get going, but once he opens up right there, I mean, look at that. There aren't that many people catching him.
Daniels, little shoot to the tight end Taylor. And he dives for the pylon. Did he get in? I'm going to say no. Just short inside the 1-yard line for Mason Taylor.
He might have this. Let's check this out. Look from that first angle. He got this ball to hit the pylon. That is it.
Oh, how about that?
That is a touchdown.
And Kane will get it. He'll score again. How about that? 3 rushing touchdowns for Noah Cain here in the first half.
Maybe a late hit, but not a horse collar.
Daniels waltzes in for a touchdown. His 11th rushing touchdown of the year, 5th rushing touchdown for the Tigers tonight.
It looks like Jaden Daniels having fun, right? Last week he wasn't having any fun. Tonight I just think he looks like a completely different player, is confident.
But it's been a great year for the Tigers as they get another win here tonight over UAB, 41-10.
With a Medicare Advantage plan from People's Health, you get more benefits for no monthly premium. Benefits like $0 copays for primary care and virtual doctor visits, Part D prescription drug coverage, including $0 Tier 1 and Tier 2 generic drugs, a quarterly allowance for over-the-counter health and wellness items, plus coverage for hearing aids, dental services, including dentures, and glasses or contacts. Call today to learn more.
Out on the field or on the court is where thousands of LSU athletes learn lessons of a lifetime. I know I did.
Learning about hard work, sacrifice, and teamwork makes a huge difference in people's lives.
That's why we're proud to be an official partner of LSU Athletics.
Dudley DeBosier is a firm that brings our LSU values to work with us every day.
Because we believe that's how you make a difference in people's lives.
The Dudley DeBosier difference. Demand Dudley DeBosier, official partner of LSU Athletics.
Ready?
This is LSU. Champions are made here. History is made here. It's 73 degrees, winds are calm, chance of rain, never. And here come your Fighting Tigers of LSU.
LSU Tigers fans, show your pride with real Tigers gear from the official online store, lsushop.net. You'll find everything a Tigers fan needs, including jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, and more. With an awesome selection of over 4,100 products, including official team merchandise from Nike, when it comes to Tigers pride, there's only one place real Tigers fans go, lsushop.net.
In the final home game of the season, the Tigers beat UAB 41-10. And Coach Kelly, even though they physically performed so well on the field, it seemed like you were most proud of this team because of their mental approach and their focus to this month of November. What can you say about that?
Yeah, I'm really proud of the way that they've been able to just not have distractions, temper the way they prepare. It's easy to kind of, oh, it's UAB, you're the SEC champs, you can kind of, take it a little bit easy. Their preparation was outstanding this week. They prepared hard, and you could see it in the way they performed. It could have been one of our better performances all year.
Well, you wanted to see improvement on the offensive side of the ball, and Jaden Daniels has over 400 yards of total offense, 2 touchdowns. Was it a point of emphasis to really lean on him after that Arkansas game going into this game with UAB?
Each week's a different week, right? There were things that happened at Arkansas. Arkansas played very well. I thought they had a really good game plan for us. So, you go back and you look at the things that you don't want, to say, all right, we can't do that again, but more, what can we do to be better? And that's all we did this week is what are the things that we can be better at? And one of them was our preparation, and Jaden's preparation was so much better this week than it was the week before, and you could see it in his performance.
Wide receiver Kayshon Boutte was sidelined for this game, but Malik Neighbors has over 100 yards even before half. Jack Besh has one of his best games, his best game of the season. Brian Thomas even with a touchdown. What does it say about that room to step up and have that type of performance?
Yeah, there's so much depth there, right? And Kyron Lacey, obviously chips in with a couple of really big catches. There's so much depth, and obviously, Keyshawn wanted to play. He's been battling the flu all week, but it's guys stepping up. Noah Kane steps up. Obviously, has a big game. Obviously, at the wide receiver position, Besh and Neighbors step up. Martinez fills in for Charles Turner at center. So it's really nice that you can see these guys, when they get the opportunity, they're ready to play, and they played well.
You talked earlier this week about a key to a win in this game would be stopping that UAB run game. They have less than 50 total yards on the ground, and after giving up 10 points, your defense buckles in and doesn't give up any for the rest of the night. How pleased are you to see that improvement week after week?
Yeah, I mean, it's been part of who we are. I mean, they had a couple of drives, the first 2 drives, and then I think we had 9 consecutive stops, and that's the way our defense has been playing. I mean, you might catch them early, and they did. I mean, they do some really good things on offense, but, to shut down one of the best backs, and that's a really good offense, and they've had some good numbers. I think our guys have to be able to feel good about what they've accomplished, and 1/11th of that defense. In other words, doing their job when they need to do their job the way they're supposed to do it. That really happened today.
Okay, lastly, it might have been our last game in Tiger Stadium, but still a lot of football left to play for the Tigers on the road next week at College Station to face A&M before going to Atlanta for the SEC Championship. So what does this next week look like for this team with Thanksgiving and this last regular season game?
Yeah, so everything stays the same except for the meal on Thursday. And then we'll let the guys that are not traveling after practice on Thanksgiving, we'll let them get home with their families. But Thanksgiving is with the team this week. And then we'll travel on Friday and treat it like a normal week of practice other than the Thursday where we get a chance to spend some time with our players.
Thanks a lot, Coach Kelly. Congrats on a win tonight in a fun first season for you here in Tiger Stadium.
So far, so good.
It's hard to believe. This is the final week of the 2022 regular season, and what a year it's been for Coach Kelly and the Tigers. SEC championship game coming up in just a couple of weeks in Atlanta. However, still one more piece of business to attend to. LSU at Texas A&M this weekend, Saturday night from Bryan, College Station, Texas. Kickoff is at 6 p.m. Join us right back here next week. We'll have all the highlights on Inside LSU Football.
Inside LSU Football is brought to you each week by the 7 partners that represent Team LSU. Cox, the official communications provider of LSU Athletics. McDonald's, official sponsor of the LSU Tigers. Our Lady of the Lake, official healthcare provider of LSU Athletics. Albertsons, the official grocery partner of LSU Athletics. Hancock Whitney, the official bank of the LSU Tigers. People's Health, the official health plan of LSU Athletics. And by Coca-Cola, official beverage partner of the LSU Tigers. Inside LSU Football is an exclusive presentation of the LSU Sports Television Network. The LSU Sports Television Network is a division of LSUSP and Playfly Sports Properties.
I wanted to be with the best. The resources here are outstanding. We're going to immerse ourselves into the culture of Louisiana. We're not here to change anything. We're here to get changed by it.